The bookshelf is packed tight with thick files. Allow me to give you a word of warning before you decide whether or not to look at those. That shelf contains hundreds, if not thousands, of case files, crime scene photos and all, including some that a normal person wouldn't be able to handle seeing. Just a warning. What do you mean, unable to handle? Every single one of those are cold case files. Internal, confidential police documents that would, under normal circumstances, never see the light of day. What? So, have you come to appreciate how extraordinary these archives are? This room is the reason I was so interested in the library. Confidential police and government documents, things that would never be available publicly, fill the room. It's glorious. You aren't joking. You have this terrible habit of deciding things must be false if they don't fit your view of reality. I have no idea how you can even expect me to believe all this is real. And anyway, who could have collected all this, and how could they have done it? Either the Academy is just that influential, or the Puppet Master just didn't want me getting bored. I can't do it. I can't keep up with him. It's too outrageous. What? You still not believe me? I'd like to know how you can. Any normal person couldn't. What is normal? Normal, average, simple. They do not exist. If you can't comprehend that, you can't possibly understand the fundamental percepts of this world. My ears are starting to hurt. You're also basing your comment on what you consider common sense. Don't apply your wow. Pedestrian common sense. Wow. For some reason my brain was like, word. What is that word? Process? What? Common sense to someone in my position. The documents here are without question legitimate. Having seen them before, I can attest to it. Wait. You said you've seen these before? But these are all highly classified documents, aren't they? Then why? My house has a reading room in it, much like these archives, though it's not nearly as small and dusty. What? Members of the Tagami family have full of unrestricted access to government data. And not just domestically either. Why? Do you remember what I said earlier about the true ruling class? The Tagami family is a part of that. Noble blood flows through my veins. Blood that will one day have me sitting on top of the world. As one of the rulers, it is necessary for me too to have a vast wealth of knowledge about the world. So whenever I had the time, I would read whatever documents or records interested me. And that is why I can say with absolute certainty that the files here are unquestionably real. There's no longer a question of whether I believe it or not. I'm starting to think Tagami is infinitely more terrifying than the Puppet Master. The thing that interested me the most were the police case files for unsolved crimes. Ever since I was young, one of my hobbies had been looking at unsolved case files. It was a great way to work my mind, and I solved more than a few cases while I was at it. Lately there's been one case I've had a particular fascination with. The genocider shows serial killings. As he spoke, Tagami pulled a single file from one of the shelves.
So.
This is that file. Every report filled on the genocider show case is right here. Because there's so much of it, I'll just give you a summary of the most important information. To start off, there are two unique characteristics to the genocider show murders. First, genocider show always writes bloodbath fever in the victim's blood somewhere on the crime scene. And second, genocider show's victims are all crucified. The phrase bloodbath fever in the victim's blood and crucifixion, that's just what happened to Fujisaki. Hold on to your surprise. The interesting part has yet to come. The second characteristic that he crucifies his victims is only known to those at the very highest levels of law enforcement. The media hasn't been given that information. What? What I'm saying is, his bloody calling card is public knowledge, and anyone could find out about it. But only the upper echelon, whatever, of the police and genocider show himself know about the crucifixions. Now back to Fujisaki's body. She was, I recall, propped up as if she had been crucified. So the question, oops, shit! And that's where the problem lies. But there's an easy answer. The culprit was not a copycat, but Genesis to show himself. This is my proof that someone here is actually Genesis to show. Then it's true. Someone here is a demented serial killer? This case has gotten rather interesting, hasn't it? Who would have expected we had an infamous homicidal maniac participating in this game? I suggest you look over this file yourself, Negi. I'm sure you'll find plenty of useful information in it. If you come begging and crying, I'll consider showing it to you. Wait. Hey Tsugami, do you mind if I take a look at that? The Genesis showcase file? You are neither begging nor crying, but I suppose I can let you off easy. You can look at it as much as you want here, but you cannot take it out of this room. With my nerves on high alert, I took the file from Tagami and began flipping through it. My hand stopped. When it came to a page containing a series of crime scene photos. Scissors. Names and pictures of genocide shows victims filled page after page. Ken Harada, Tetsuhiro Honada, Gaku Shoji, Issei Kano, Takeshi Yoshida, Nataru Komatsu, Takefumi Gono, Yoji Onada, Osamu Tsuji, Naho Hisa Uchiha, Masamune Takashi, and so on and so on. At the very least, I have learned that every single one of his numerous victims are killed and crucified in the exact same manner. In addition, he always leaves us the message, bloodbath fever and the victim's blood at the scene. Take a look at the next page. I'm sure you'll find what's written there very interesting. The next page? Gasp! Suspect profile. Murders either occur late night on weekdays or during the afternoon or evening on weekends. They most frequently occur in the early afternoon on weekends. Based on the above information, we believe the suspect is, with a high degree of probability, a student? Additionally, we have evidence showing the suspect remains at the scene for extended periods of time, and then flees from the scene in a panic, as there have been no reported sightings of the suspect. It appears he exhibits this peculiar behavior irrespective of any external influences. Based on this apparently illogical, inconsistent behavior, we hypothesize the suspect has a severe case of dissociative identity disorder? In short, they're saying it's possible Genocide Show is someone who has multiple personalities. Multiple personalities, like the sort of thing you see on TV? And once again, things have started losing touch with reality. But everything else I've heard leading up to this been far more unbelievable. Does the fact that this doesn't seem quite so strange mean I've become desensitized to absurdity? Alright then, let's get going. Huh? Get going? Where? Out of here. We don't have any more business here. Hold on a second! And yet again, I found myself chasing Tagami as he walked off without me. Okay, well, I'm done with you now. I have other business to attend to before the class trial. Huh? Already? Oy vey, you thought we'd be together forever? Spare me the imposing misunderstandings, would you? The rest of your investigation is on your shoulders. See you at the trial! And with that, he disappeared from my sight. He recruited me out of the blue, then he fired me just as suddenly. Part of me feels like I just got dragged around by the collar. But there's no denying that. Thanks to him, I gained a lot of valuable information. Genocide Show, the villainous serial murderer responsible for Fujisaki's death, is apparently one of us. Somehow I've got to figure out who that is. And And to do that, there's a few places I need to go. First is the scene of the crime, the woman's changing room. I should check out the men's changing room. Next, some of the others might have information I don't. So I should try talking to them too. Okay. Well, since we're here, I guess we'll do the changing room. I want to talk to Kitty Giddy. Sup, dude? Da-na-na! Yamana has acquired evidence pointing to the culprit. Yamana's levels up. Yamana gains 42 intelligence. Evidence pointing to the culprit. What did you find? I can't say just yet. All I can say is this evidence will, beyond a shadow of a doubt, vanquish the murderer. Does he really have something that conclusive? Ah, yes. In addition, Master Celestia Ludberg is claiming to have witnessed something. She witnessed something? What did she say? She would not share. Perhaps this is a grade school case of teasing one's love interest. What say you? Where'd you say Celeste was? I seem to recall she may or may not have been in the dormitory storeroom. So which is it? Well, you get out of here, so... Ooh. There's a mysterious stain on the carpet. What could have caused this? Hey, this is a poster of the boy band Tornado. They're really popular with teenage girls. So it kind of feels out of place here in the men's changing room. Maybe the culprit is hiding in here, or not. That's stupid. Wait, no, can I... should find Celeste, but I'm gonna look at the woman's changing room for a second. Okay, I thought that was weird. Oh, Kitty Kitty! At first glance, the blood on the poster is what catches your eye. But looking closer, this is a poster of a busty stupor model. Kind of feels out of place here in the woman's changing room. Wait, the poster in the other room. Yeah, something's not right here. A poster of a famous boy band in the men's changing room? And a poster of a busty supermodel in the women's changing room? Someone could have switched the posters. If so, who and for what reason? Should see if someone has spent a lot of time in one of the changing rooms knows something. Who would spend a lot of time in the... Oops. No, I got that. Kitty Giddy. Hey Kitty, how's your investigation coming along? I'm about done. But I should get going. I have other things I need to do. Other things? You mean aside from the investigation? Like what? Never mind that. You should just focus on solving this murder. But I'll tell you one thing before I go. Thoroughly examine Fujisaki's corpse. Also, Fujisaki's electro ID has gone missing. You should probably find out where it went. True to her words, Giri walked off before leaving the changing room. Examine her body. This is curious. Said I should thoroughly examine the body. Of course, there's a limit to how much I can do, but I'll do what I can. Let's see. For starters, both Fujisaki's hands are bound with what looks like rope or something. It looks like the rope being used to prop her up, to make it look like a crucifixion. Hold on a second. There's the plug. I mean, this isn't rope. That's not everything. Fujisaki's cause of death was a blow to the head. In other words, she was struck and killed. taking the crucifixion and the cause of death into account. When I first saw her body, it didn't really jump out at me, but I've seen Genocide Show's case file. Something doesn't seem quite right. But what exactly? He uses scissors instead of cord. Anyway, the lead I got is the rope used to hang Fujisaki's body, which means I need to go back there to do some additional investigation. And while I'm there, I'd like to take a little look at the Genocide Show case file. Sakura. Hey, Ogami, you spend a lot of time working out here, don't you? I have come here nearly every day since it opened. Asahina joins me on occasion as well. Alright then, there's something I'd like to ask you about. Have the posters in the 2 rooms been switched? I apologize, I do not recall. I've not paid much mind to the decorations. Ah. However, there is something that has been bothering me about this room. I always drink protein coffee after finishing my workout. There's protein here? I have been making do with the low quality protein powder in the storeroom. But as I was saying, I make protein coffee to drink when I finish my workout. The other day I spilled some on the carpet stating it. You stained the carpet? But I don't see any coffee stains on the carpet in here. Indeed, I just noticed it as well. The stain has vanished. More than likely someone cleaned it up. But even so, would you not say it's surprisingly clean? As though there was never a stain at all? Missing stain. So that's the stained carpet. So somebody thoroughly switched. There's a mysterious stain. Okay. Alright, let's see. What else do we got? Yeah. Okay. See, the computer's gone. Like, the computer's gone. It's an empty wooden box. Extension cord is in. Was it this one? I think I'll take another look. It was somewhere around here, wasn't it? Wait a sec, it's gone! Did someone take it? The only person who could have done that is Togami. No one else knew about it. Alright, wait. There's still more I want to check out here. Really? Is it in the wrong spot? Just walk away. No. It's a desk lamp. Togami says the lamp in the other room was brought there from here. It's kind of poorly lit in here. The reason there's no one else here is because the school's been out of commission for some time. Then there's the great problem. Could that somehow be related to the situation? The Puppet Master's agenda. His objective in trapping us in here, doing this to us. If we figure that out, we could get out of here. Or It won't turn on. Oh, it's just not plugged in. It looks like the cord is too short to reach the power outlet. But I seem to recall Tagami using this lamp from this position. Oh yeah, right, he had an extension cord then. But the extension cord isn't here anymore. I wonder if... Do I have to go back to her body and be like, oh, it's an extension cord? No. Our bound wrist suddenly looks like rope, but it's not actually rope. And that's not all. Cause of death with a blow to the head. But... But I went back there! I went fucking back there! Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know how much more I can like look at the empty box and be like, guess what? It's an empty box. It's like, well, no shit, it's an empty box. No. It's an empty wooden box. Tagami says there was an extension cord in there. Okay, what is that? What does that fucking mean? The desk lamp. See, I don't even know. No! Ugh, I need to get out of here. Alright, I need to find Celeste. No. Map. Go. Let's talk to Asahina. Asahina! Asahina, hey, how's Fukawa doing? Nothing's changed. She's still refusing to leave her room, going on about genocide or this and genocide or that. So I just left. You just left her there? Things are so crazy around here, my head's spinning, so I thought I'd take a break and fill up. I'll go back once I'm done eating though, so no worries. It's really hard to like Fukawa, but I can't help worrying about her. On an unrelated note, what are you eating? Donuts, duh. Was I supposed to know that? I'm willing to give God credit for inventing donuts in outer space, but that's about it. Is that so? I feel bad for her. I bet Fujisaki wishes she could have had more donuts. It's too bad. I wish I could have gotten to know her better. Do you know if there's anyone Fujisaki was close to? She was kind of a weirdo. She wasn't really good friends with any of the girls. It was like, I guess, Like she was distancing herself from us. Oh yeah, Ogami said something to that effect too. She said you two invited her to come work out together, but she kept turning you down. Yep, and it wasn't just the two of us either. She kept her distance from all the other girls. You think she was just shy? I don't know, she was pretty comfortable talking to the guys. Shy around her own gender, but cool with the other? Doesn't seem kind of weird. Hey wait, maybe she was one of those girls who liked being fawned over by guys. Can't judge a book by its cover. Her, an attention seeker? I have a hard time believing that. Alright, let's back it out. Celesto. Celeste? Sup, Celeste? Hey, Celeste, what are you doing here? This storeroom is quite impressive. It has a wide variety of daily necessities. From food to track shoots to towels. Really just about anything you could hope for. More importantly, have you found anything of interest relevant to the murder? I had a feeling you were going to ask that. I was attempting to distract you by talking about the storeroom, but it seems my efforts were in vain. So you do have something. Yes, and we can make it our little secret. Last night I saw Fujisaki here in the storeroom. So, you saw her? It happened just before our self-imposed curfew. Hello there, what are you doing here out so late? You know... Are you planning to start exercising? Huh? How did you know? There's a sleeve sticking out of your sports bag. It looks like a blue tracksuit. You're right, thanks. Well, I'm in a hurry. See you later. She quickly stuffed the sleeve back into her bag, almost like she was trying to hide it. And then she left. I was under the impression she was planning to begin working out the next morning. But it seems in reality she ignored curfew and went straight there. Bad things happen to those who break the rules. And she paid the price. So I guess my suspicions were correct. Fujisaki went to the women's changing room to work out in secret, which is why she went after curfew. But wait, we never found the sports bag or the tracksuit Celeste said she saw her carrying. Does that mean the culprit disposed of them? No! Is that it? Is that really it? Oh no. Ahem, it's getting kind of boring here, so let's get the show on the road, shall we? Oh god, it's the event you've all been waiting for, the class trial. Oh god, I feel so unprepared. I have no idea. Right, please assemble in the usual location. Enter the red door on the first floor of the school zone. Hold on a second. Here we go again. Another class trial about to begin. On the other side of that red door. I don't wanna.